Hey, yo, Kenji back for another draft-o. Let's go, baby. There is actually, I forgot to mention, an Arena Open coming up in a couple weekends. It overlaps with the Crimson Vow Championships, which I will be practicing some amount of Constructed for, but there's also a Draft Open on that same day, so this is actually pretty good practice for that as well. Anyways, jump right into the pack. Crimson Vow Draft here. Ranked best of 1. Had a pretty good day on stream. We peaked at rank 8. I think I'm rank 20 right now. So let's hope we can get some more wins and buffer that ranking. Only 2 choices here, Valorous Stance and Abrade. I mean, a Valorous Stance is a good limited card. I don't think it's as good as taking an Abrade here. Yeah, really not much else to say. There's kind of no other option here. I don't think I would take anything over the Abrade or the Stance. And we'll move on to pick number 2. Yeah, again, a pretty weak pack overall. I don't mind second picking the Pummeler, but it's not an exciting second pick. I almost think that like Biolume Egg could be a better second pick than the Pummeler, just because in the right deck the Egg is so much better. Couple other fine cards: Minister, Scab, Assistant, Scavenger. I think I like taking the Egg here, second pick over the Pummeler. It's just, again, the on average, I think the Egg is going to be better than Pummy, so do that, see what we get. Patchwork Crawler. I have to read this card every single time because nobody ever plays it. It's a rare. It's 2 mana, exile target card from creature card from your grave, or put a 1/1 counter on it. Activated abilities of all creature cards. So it's not unplayable, it's just not very good. This pack's pretty weak overall. I mean, I'm honestly considering taking this Spore Crawler here, third pick. Yeah, I just don't think this card is good enough. Oh man, what a weak pack. What a third pack. There's no blue or red card that I really want here. Lacerate Flesh is filler. Monstrosity's filler. They're fine cards, you'll play them, but you don't want to take them third here, so let's just stay open. See what we can get past. Another really weak pack, holy smokes. Okay. I mean, I guess I'll take the Markov Retribution. You obviously really need to have a heavy vampire deck for this to be good, but in the vampire deck, it is fantastic. And I kind of overlook this frequently, but I do think it's a good card. Yeah, again, not passing much. Like, Scab is okay, Trainee's okay, and then the rest of this is effectively filler, so we'll see what happens if we do this. Okay, I mean, I'm happy to take a Celebrants now after taking the Retribution especially. I'm always happy to play at least one of these in my red decks. It's just 5 mana 4/4 Menace, already a good rate, and then helps mitigate some Flood, or if you have Blood synergies. It's good with that, so. Happy pick there. Okay, and now I might just take the Pummeler for the red card. I think Scattered Thoughts would be a consideration. Courier Bat is okay. But that's about it, and let's just stick with red for now. Versus like red-green decks, the Pummeler is actually just A+. Now we get some more junk here, huh? Looks like black is completely dried up. I might actually just want to take the Scattered Thoughts now. None of these green creatures are that good. I do like Mulch, but it's not going to end up very good in red-green for the most part. Could also take Throng and try to take a bunch of Throngs, but this is another card that I'm not particularly happy with. But you can always pick up Scattered Thoughts late. You know what? I'm going to try taking Throng. This is a pick that I normally wouldn't make, though. Okay, another pretty weak pack. We'll just take the counter. That or the Socialite, actually. With the Markov Retribution, I guess I'm supposed to take the Socialite instead. Maybe look to be... Okay, yeah. Maybe look to be the Vampire deck. We're wheeling the Markov Retribution. I think at this point, we might just kind of hard force the Vampires as we pick up a Belligerent Guest 10th pick. That's good. Fantastic, yeah. So we're just going to take basically every single Vampire we see, because we already have 2 Vampire Punches. In fact, with these, I'm not even gonna mind picking up the oh, they're not called blood crazed neonates anymore. Whatever the 2-mana 2/1 vampire is that makes a blood when it dies. We're never playing Lightning Wolf, but let's just cut off the red signal. This seems okay to me. Right now we have 3 vampires and 2 vampire fights. So when I initially read this card, I thought it was choose 1. So this card also gets a lot better because, you know, your smaller vampires can also punch up, in a sense. Markov Retribution. Take a Sure Strike here over the Pyre Spawn. Happy to take that combat trick, especially in the vampire deck. There are a ton of like menacing vampires or trampling vampires. So it gets a lot of utility there. We opened a Creepy Puppeteer. It's a good card. It's not a bomb. Oh, it's not even a vampire. Oh, I got excited because I thought it was also a vampire. All right, well, now I'm not even as keen on it as I was. Opened another Markov Retribution. If you told me that Voltaic Visionary was better than Puppeteer, I would believe you. But I'm still going to take the Puppeteer here. It's a nice little curve out card, if nothing else. So, little aggro red card for sure. This pack is gross. Voice of the Blessed, Quartermaster, both pretty solid white cards. There's a Diver Scab, pretty solid blue card. For us, we have like a Lacerate Flesh, which I don't think we need. Could take Ancestral Anger and start looking to pick those up. Fearful Villager. You're not really looking for this card in your vampire deck. I think I might actually go with the Wedding Invitation. I think this card is actively good in the vampire deck and still playable in other decks. The Lacerate Flesh is filler. I already have 2 Retributions and the Abrade. So I think I kind of like taking this, even though it's not great second pick. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I am going to take the Lacerate Flesh here. Reason is we should wheel the Wedding Invitation. That's the right play. Gluttonous Guest here seems fine. We're not really doing the Blood Synergy deck yet, but it is a vampire, and it does make blood tokens, and we're probably going to get some more Blood Matter cards, so a fine pickup over like the Wolf Strike that was in that pack I didn't even note upon. Alright, pretty easy Flame Blessed Bolt. Card's fine. We could also take Ragged Recluse here, but I'm always happy to take a little bit more removal. Fugue is playable. Courier Bat's fine, especially with the Gluttonous Guest, but okay. Another really fillerish pack, isn't this? I mean, I guess I could still be in a different color. I don't think we want the Devils or the Sure Strike, so maybe this time I take the Scattered Thoughts. Could still be like some random red-blue spells deck. Other Scattered Thoughts. Oh, we have the Voldaren Estate here. Had this card earlier, and it was actually a little bit impressive how much work it ended up doing. But I suppose the Epic here is just playable enough. Especially with the double Markov Retribution. We're just gonna go full on vampires. I'm planning on wheeling that 3rd Retribution, just like in the first pack, so. Okay, how many Retributions is too many Retributions, I wonder? Because this is probably a Scavenger instead, right? If I'm planning on wheeling that 3rd one anyways, I don't need to take a 3rd one here. Yeah, I think so. Hungry Ridge Wolf, Doomed to Center. We might just need 2 drops, so sadly I'm going to take this. I'm hoping to not play the Ridge Wolf, though. It's not going to have any synergy in this deck. Like, the Flame Breather's okay. Yeah, there it is. There's the 3rd Retribution. Alright. So, the biggest issue here is I haven't seen any of the 2-mana vampires. But I think red is pretty open. There's wheeling the Invitation, like I said. So I don't think it's that anybody's taking them necessarily. It's just that they might not be opened as much. Because right now we only have 5 vampires, and we really want to get to, like, I mean, 10 with triple retribution. Fugue. Probably not going to end up running that. Oh my gosh, am I drafting a non-green deck? What the heck? Who am I? The Sure Strike. Alright, pack 3. Let's open an Anya, and then get past a bunch of other good vampires, please. That is not an Anya. Very good rare. Kind of wish I had stuck with blue now. I mean, it's not too late technically, right? I only have 3 black cards in the deck, but the issue is in black I should be getting some number of other vampires, so we're just going to take the Hero's Downfall. Fantastic removal here, obviously. Is this a vampire? It's not. Yeah, we're just on the lookout for every single vampire at this point. Raconteur is not a vampire. Jeez. But similarly, it will just be my pick here. We're actually turning into like a weird vampire / spells deck. Like we have double Flame Breather. We're going to have the Raconteur. Okay. Vampire? Still no vampires? Yeah, like I said, I don't think somebody's taking them. I think they're just not being opened. It's so awkward. I don't know if double Magma Pummeler is what we want to be doing. God, I wanted to take the Stitched Assistant, but that's way too late. Okay, second Pummeler it is. Dang it, and of course the pack that has the Blood Petal Celebrant, the card that I was looking for, has a freaking Rending Flame in it. This is so crazy. I actually think it's correct to take the Blood Petal Celebrant over Rending Flame. Rending Flame is leagues better than Celebrant in general, but I have 3 Markov Retributions. So every vampire I take turns this into a better removal spell, you know? I have to take the vampire here. Awful. No vampire, but we did get a Visionary. This is pick 5, so a couple more chances to still get some more vampires. Really need to find a few more. Voldaren Epicure is indeed a vampire. Vampire count is at 6. Like I said, I kind of just need to take every single... I want to take the freaking Flame Breather here. Take the vampire. Holy smokes. And so if this doesn't tell you that red is open and that there were just no vampires being opened, I don't know what is. We're getting a 7th pick Abrade, a 7th pick Stensia Uprising, a 7th pick Visionary. This is not like some huge bomb that's going to win the game immediately, but it does win the game over time. And yeah, like, I was in the right color. We were just not seeing any vampires. That's absurd. Okay. Well. I guess we don't need the Wedding Invitation because we need a few cuts here. I think cutting one of the Pummelers is probably fine. Wheeling Blood Fountain is actually really good here too. Like, let's see, I have 7 vampires now. I probably can shave 1 of the Retributions. Just too many of my vampires have like 1 power, right? 2 Epicures, the Gluttonous Guest. And then I have a 4 power, a 3 power, 3 power, 2 power. Yeah. Super strange draft. The vampire deck was so available, and then so few vampires were actually seen. Do I have anything to do with all these blood tokens? I guess I sack them to the socialite. Alright, last few pickups here don't matter. 3 flame breathers, huh? Vampire's Kiss. We could be like a red-black burn deck, kind of funny. Probably don't want to run all these flame breathers, though. I think we keep all of our vampires, even the epicures. Should have at least 1 flame breather. Scavenger's just good, but I guess it doesn't really have synergy in this deck. Maybe it's just cut both flame breathers. But our deck has 9 instants and sorceries. Yeah. That's probably fine. Yeah, crazy weird draft. I guess we're gonna go like 10-7 here in favor of red. The good news about this deck is that we have good flood mitigation. We have a decent number of blood production now. Yeah, strange. Okay. Let's queue up for round 1 here, and hopefully we can rattle off some number of wins, but yeah, I don't know. I think our vampire count is maybe just a little bit too low. On the play. I'll keep it. Pretty awkward. We have 2 of our 7 swamps in our opening hand, but we have 3 of our vampires and 2 of our retributions, so I don't think I can mulligan it. Just rip a mountain off the top would be insane. I really, really hope we don't get mana screwed out here, though. Come on, mountain. Well, that's the way Magic is sometimes. I think this was a respectable keep for sure. 1 land just gives us guessed, you know? Third swamp. Of course. Kind of funny. The opponent can gain 3 life this turn. Minister on the Ancestor. Oh, it's like 4 life even. Attack for 3. We're gonna go ahead and block. We don't really care if they kill our guest at this point. Ballista Watcher. That is just insanity. Fourth of 7 swamps. That's just very bad luck. Sure. Alright, take 5, they gain 2. Y'all got any mountains in this deck? Finally. Let's... I guess what option do we have? I think we do this right now to the Visionary. And pass. And hope to draw another red source next turn. If we draw another red source, we're going to be able to go guest into blow up their Ballista Watcher. So let's actually pitch this Celebrant since we need to find another red. You kidding? Okay. That's our 5th of 7 swamps in the top 13 cards. Alright. Now we go guest. That pings that. We're probably a little bit too far behind now, but at least we're coming back. Okay. Nice, they had double removal spell. Alright, so we're going to take 5 here. Opponent's up at 38 life. Oh, I guess I need to use this before they can exile, huh? And then let's see. I don't think I can win if I play this out as a 2-2. I think I need to wait, even though they could play anything here and kill me. Yeah, that's going to be good enough. Alright, good beats. Yeah, that was just very, very unlucky. Again, we have 7 total swamps in the deck. We drew 5 of them. Or 6 of them, or whatever at that point. Like, that was easy win if we draw a mountain in the first couple turns. Something something shuffler, something something rigged. Yeah, I would keep that hand again. Just one land unlocked the guest, which is what we did. And then I mean, again, 10 mountains in the deck, so all you can say is good beats. Good beats. Good treats. You better not make me wait again. I will give it 1 minute, and then if... Okay. Just had to threaten it, that's all. Matchmaking times are crazy. See, there we go. How's that? 2 mana removal, 3-drop creature, 4-drop creature, 5 mana removal. Beautiful. Blue, black, probably. Could be green-black with Specimen too, but blue-black and green-black is the home for that card, so... We got our land ratios correct this time. Let's see if they have an Exploiter on 3. They do, so we're gonna just abrade that in response. And the thing here is if they now exploit, they do not get the ability. A lot of people mess that up. We'll see if they know that or not. Alright, looks like they realized. Good for them. That's a very easy thing to mess up. Like, I had completely forgotten how that interacted with before I played this format a couple times, because it's been so long since that ability was relevant. Alright, they have a turn 4 Cruel Witness. We do have a Lacerate for that later. We're definitely just going to smash in for 3 here, though, and offer the trade. If they don't trade, great. We get a blood token. If they do trade, great. Then the flyer's off the board. Three color. Okay. Diver Scab, so they're gonna sack their Specimen and put my Socialite on top. That's fine. Go ahead and redraw it. The Socialite is an issue, though. It's 5 toughness is pretty fat. Make me exile 2 cards from my hand, huh? Right, so I guess we're gonna pitch the format. They only have 1 card left, so I'm gonna keep the Gluttonous Guest. The guest blocks the scab and makes an extra token. That's nice. That's really nice, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and smash in here for 5. Oh, did I mess up? I messed up. Maybe I actually wait now. Nah. I should have played the guest pre-combat, and that would have given me 1 more life. So, slight mistake there. but that's alright. When has one life ever mattered in a game of Magic the Gathering? I'm gonna hold off on bolting until they like play another exploit creature and we can kind of get them. Alright, so they can exile 2, draw a card. Oh, yeah, another 5 toughness creature is pretty darn gross. It's a good draw, though. Alright. That is a fantastic... Man, I love Celebrants. So good. Sure, 2/3 flyer. No attacks. We do an Epicure. Do we want to trade the Epicure in? What does this represent for me? Not too much, right? Let's attack with a Socialite here first. Gain a life. See how they double block. I'm assuming the 3/5 and the 2/5 block it, but... Okay. I think we're okay with this. I think we kill the flyer here instead. Yeah, I just don't know if this 1/1 is relevant enough. Maybe I should have done this pre-combat. Should have done this pre-combat. That was a mistake. Oh, damn. Ah! Well, that would have probably won the game had I done it correctly. I'm gonna kill it now before they get a chance to untap. That was really bad. Missequence there. Okay. Well, I don't think this bolt's gonna get much better, so let's fire that off. Exile that. Just smash in for 5. We probably would have won this turn, right? Because, yeah, I would have won that turn had I correctly played. Looks like the OP's just flooding out, but I'm giving them multiple extra draw steps now, so that's on me. Hello? I wasn't oopsing you. I was oopsing my play, OP. Blood is so tasty. There were more lands after all, huh? So we gave them, what, 2 extra draw steps here? So hopefully they don't have anything. Because I would have killed them last turn. Because if you think about it, if I main phase do the blood, discard the Epicure, I would have drawn Retribution, I would have killed one of their 5 toughness creatures, then I would have known to Blessed Bolt the skeleton to get in with the menace creature. It was the other menace creature. It was my Socialite that was attacking that one turn. They would have taken 5, gone to 10. We would have had lethal the following turn. I guess they would have taken 6 because the Retribution pump, but yeah. Point stands. I've given them 2 extra turns. Alright, well this is, again, quality content. They are not dead on board, technically. But I'm gonna go ahead and go for the kill. I don't know if I deserved that win, because I made a pretty bad play, but we did manage to secure a victory there, so... Turns out when I draw both my colors on time, well, at least we can play a little bit of Magic. Alright, 1-1. Let's win a few more. Currently... Let's see... How many drafts have I done of this format now? Pushing like 40 drafts of this format. Damn. The majority of it has been best of 1, but still been pretty fun overall. Hey, nice look in the hand there. On the draw, sadly, but we have decent curve out. Gonna go ahead and turn 1 Fountain. Do need to draw a couple lands. We have a bunch of 4-drops. Blue-green Throng. We have 2 different ways to look for land next turn. If the Visionary lives, we can look for a land. If we brick, we can sack the blood token as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and look for a land. Did not find a land. Guess I'm gonna discard my 5-drop here, since we have the Fountain anyways. Alright. Not the way we wanted to do it, but we did find a land now. Yeah. Not blocking that. Cruel Witness, sure. I think we look for 1 more land here. Alright, fantastic. And now let's attack for 3 with this one. And I think we just go with the Socialite. 3/3 blocks the Throng, it's got Menace, it can push 5 damage. I've already dealt 4 damage to myself though, so... a little bit scary that they have a flyer. Alright, Stitched, sack their Throng. Hopefully they can't replay their other Throng this turn, but... oh, they don't even have another one. Okay, so they must already have a second Throng in their hand then. So they're probably gonna go land Throng number 2. Ooh, but it's an Evolving Wilds! Okay. Now we're turning on the gas. We are 100% turning on the gas here. Attacking with everything. Sacking the blood. They're gonna block my 4/3 with their 3/2. Take 8, they go to 9. And we follow up with Epicure, ping them for 1. Make a blood token. And I think it's better here that we actually go discard Raconteur and the Belligerent Guest, because it's a 3/2 Trampler as opposed to a 2/4 I don't have any more non-creature spells anyways. That's fine. Now we can go Puppet, attack, turn our Voldaren Epicure into a 4/3. Oh, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have even used the blood. The socialite doesn't get to turn into a 5/5 anymore. Maybe I made a small mistake there. In any case, let's play around Syncopate. Go creepy. Combat. Smash. Oh! I forgot the Puppeteer only triggers when you're attacking with it and another creature. That's funny. That's super funny. Alright, well, we're still learning. Read the card, Kenji. Like, I still made the right play, it was just for the wrong reasons. Or rather, it wasn't for the reasoning I thought. Like, we wanted to play the haste creature this turn anyways, we were still gonna smash out with everything this turn anyways. But the biggest punt was using the food, or rather the what's it called? The not the food, the blood. All right, so they take 7, go to 1. All right, I mean if they can find 1 point of, or sorry, 5 points of damage, I lose. Silly streamer. Silly streamer. That's fine. That's desperation, so that's a GG, most likely. The best part about this is I can attack with the Epicure. They're forced to block it since they're at 1. The Epicure dies, I Blood Fountain it back and ping them for 1. Alright. Another game that I don't know if I deserve to win it, but we did anyways, so... Read the cards. Remember, what did I say are the rules of Magic? Win the die roll. Curve out. Don't punt. Somebody mentioned that Kenji. What do you mean? What do you say? Or what do you mean when you say punt? Punt is just like making a mistake. Like you've done something that was a mistake, and in like football terms, you're punting away the ball when you had control of it because, you know, you don't want to put your, or maybe the direct translation isn't 1 for 1, but I consider a punt a mistake. Somebody else noted in the comments that, wow, streamer, if rule number 1 is winning the die roll, well, that's RNG, and rule number 2 is curving out, well, that's kind of RNG. Is Magic actually just RNG? I'll leave that up to you, the viewer, to decide. All I know is I'm a unbeatable god gamer that, yeah, that clearly never loses despite my punts. Uh-oh, we have surpassed... Oh, wait! We did it. We surpassed the 1 minute waiting, but we still got there. What a hero. Alright, let's win the die roll, step 1. I already failed. Game's rigged. Ooh, this hand is really slow, but I don't think you mulligan. The card quality is pretty high. That's a nice draw. Help us filter, hopefully, for either a second black source or another early play on turn 3. Alright, we're playing against the werewolves. Probably gonna discard the Markov Retribution from this hand. And we could potentially draw like Blessed Bolt here end of turn, which would be kind of nice. There's a second black source, that's also good. Okay. Yeah, Pummeler's gonna be great here versus red-green, so... I might have to downfall one of these creatures this turn. No, I guess I don't need to. I'd rather wait to see if they play like a Mariner here. I'll go ahead and take 5. They just passed. That's okay. I need to save Downfall for a bigger creature. And yeah, let's... Well... No, Pummeler's the safest, right? No, Pummeler they can still attack with both. Let's play Raconteur. There's not much they can do end of turn here to kill the Raconteur, because it has 4 toughness. Howling Moon's really solid. Alright, so we're gonna have to kill that Sporeback Wolf. And we can no longer cast 2 spells a turn. Or if we do, we give him a 2/2. That's not good. Okay. Yeah, make him use the trick. I don't really have much of an option here. Too far behind not to. Oh my god, that is like best case scenario. Fantastic. That was really good for us. Sadly, I did not draw the land to just lacerate flesh that, but we do have a 2/3 Death Toucher that's going to gain us 2 life, so... That does straight up block the wolf now. Really need to hit that land. Played land before Reckless Impulse, that was a mistake. Hit a frog. No, it's not a frog, but I'm calling it a frog. Easy trade there for us. Next turn we can simply Downfall, so let's get rid of the frog. Haters are gonna hate me for calling it frog. They're gonna play 6/6, I'm gonna play Downfall. Rather, I'm gonna play Celebrant Pass and then play Downfall in their upkeep or whatever. Oh my god. They played one of the biggest bombs in the format. Well, maybe they have the +2/+2 trample trick and we can kind of get them here. Alright, they don't. We're gonna have to kill that. It's gonna be a hard one to beat. But I don't think it's impossible. Let's see. We have a Death Toucher in our graveyard, but that's going to be a little bit far away from actually activating that. I could hit him for 8 this turn. Yeah, let's actually pitch a Celebrant, see what we draw. And then go creepy and attack for 8. They don't have too many other creatures, we might be able to pull this through, and the Pummeler here is going to be really good as well. Okay, that's going to turn into a 4/8. Sure. Well, I'm taking 6 here still. Well played. Oh? We might be able to ping them out somehow. Those things don't even attack this turn anyway. This is actually kind of winnable, oddly. Alright, so I need to play a spell this turn. Pass. Blood Fountain back. No, they're gonna keep my god, are you kidding? Well, they messed up the ordering. They could have gained more. Ah, that top deck is gonna kill us now. We actually had a shot if they hadn't drawn the Flourishing Hunter. Because that life gain is just so brutal. Yeah, gaining 8 is what's going to end up killing us, and their deck looks very good. God, if they were at 7 here, we could just burn them out with the Pummeler and the Raconteur. That's frustrating. They really should flip it into nighttime. They need to get their prisoners able to attack. Alright, they are passing now. I don't think we want a little rummage. I'm gonna have to give them a... 2-2 here, but I need to flip it back. For at least one more turn. Okay, so... I guess I need a double spell here. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At the beginning of a combat on, put 2/1/1 counters on each creature you control. Alright, I guess I pass. Now they're gonna make some crazy attacks, I'm sure. We have First Strike with Death Touch, which can do some work. Okay. Interesting. They're just blocking with those. So we can chump. These don't trample, right? Yeah, chump. Chump. I guess I can block with the Pummeler to guarantee I get 4 damage on their face right now. It would be 11. Actually, that might be better. Well, no, they're gonna have to block that 4/4 anyways, aren't they? No, they're not. We need to guarantee the 4 damage. Okay. Guarantee the 4 damage. I don't think we want to First Strike with a Scavenger to a creature. I think we need to go base here. Oh my god, does that win? I think we just won. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. They're at 5. One unblocked creature. If they don't have anything, I win this game. How did we beat this? We have to abrade our own creature here, but we win. That's fantastic. Never give up. Never freaking surrender. My god. Wait, they're not even... I don't even need to use Sure Strike now. I can just... ping this off. Oh, I guess I do. You had to see it to believe it. You had to see it to believe it. I don't believe it. And I saw it. Because it just happened. Wow. Holy smokes. That block with the pummeler was so key. Nug them for 4. Then we drew like the perfect card. I mean... I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Take notes, chat. Or whatever, viewer. I guess you're not chat right now, but take notes, viewer. That Averbruck Caretaker was on the battlefield for how many turns? And the opponent gained 8 life? And all of their creatures were 3 times as big as all of mine? Our freaking Raconteur. Holy moly. I don't believe it still. Those are the wins, though. Those are the wins that feel great. This hand does not feel great. I'm going to keep this because we're on the play. If I was on the draw, I would just immediately mulligan. We need to find something to do on turn 2 or 3. Ooh, boom, boom, boom! Oh! You can't stop him! He beats Averbruck Averbruck Caretaker. And all of a sudden, he's feeling like a god. Do I want to kill that? Don't think so. We're just going to attack for 2 here. And say land, go. Find better cards to kill. I wouldn't call that better necessarily, but 2 first strike, ship it in. Raconteur. 2/4, baby. What you got? They can still attack here, as the Geist makes my Raconteur a 0/4. Question is, do they want to try to race? Is it even good for them to try to race? So remember, the Marker of Retribution gives all your creatures +1/+0, not just vampires. It's just that only a vampire can be the one that punches. Ooh, that is fantastic. They're taking a turn off to draw cards and gain a life, or rather lose life. A Lantern Bearer too, okay. They could attack here. I'm still swinging in with this. They can double block if they want to. For Menace, get 2 blood tokens is a yes, please, and thank you. Where are your exploit cards, my friend? You've got some juicy cards to exploit. Main phase, bounce my Celebrant. Okay, that makes sense because they don't want it to go into the day or nighttime. So I can appreciate that. Into a pass. Huh. Just attack with the Celebrant again. Do I want to run into a counter? Not particularly. I think I'm going to play the Epic here this turn to play around counter magic. And just say go. This still allows us to use a bunch of blood as well as a braid. But I don't need to run the Celebrant into a counter. And if they just don't do anything, then that's fine as well. No big deal. If they had 4 mana, I would run out the Celebrant because I don't want them to cast. I mean, I guess they could still technically have Thirst for Discovery with 3 mana, but I don't want them to cast like Scattered. If they're holding up 4 and they have a counter. We're not in a super rush here. We actually have a lot of damage out of nowhere. So, between all of our spells pinging for 1. Okay. And the Scavenger pinging for 2. Sure. I will take my 6. I guess I'm going to abrade their 3-1 at end of turn. I still think they have a creature counter in their hand. As such, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. Nice. That's 7 damage. 2, 3. Let's go ahead and do this right now while they clearly don't have anything. Oh no, and the Rakan-2 attacks for 1. Never mind, this is lethal. They 100% have a creature counter in their hand. And so we just cast a bunch of non-creature spells to kill him. Let's go, baby! He can't be stopped! Top 10. Alright. Man, I'm still riding the high of that Caretaker victory. Ooh. Oh. Anything after that is irrelevant. Fantastic hand. Nice little curve out here. Question is, do we want to play Blood Fountain or hold it for the Flame Breather? And the answer is, I think we are going to hold it for 1 point of damage. Actually, it might even be 2 points of damage with the Rakan-2. Yeah. Let's hold the Fountain for pings. This end would be spicy if we were on the play. Opponent is getting a little bit hungry with a Ridge Wolf. That's fine. Still going to lead out with Visionary, even though Flame Breather can block potentially better. If they play a Werewolf, so be it. Red-blue Ridge Wolf, huh? Okay, they do have an Alluring Suitor. They probably don't even attack now, yeah. Oh, that's right, we have a Stensia Uprising in this deck. Okay, I'm gonna go for maybe a land here. Bingo, bango, bongo. Let's go ahead and just snap off the Abrade on the Suitor right now. And... yeah, we're gonna hold the Fountain. We don't need the blood right now, and we don't need the, Graveyard Recursion necessarily. Oh, I wonder if they're thinking about trading their Ridgewolf for my Berserker. I guess they are. Well, this doesn't block, so it's a forced attack. This would be such a huge... if I had a way to kill their Watcher, they would kind of just lose there. I'm surprised they did that. Alright, let's get the Uprising online. I'm chumping because if they just pass, they can ping the token anyways for free, and now that we have Uprising, we just want to bide our time. Okay, so they're gonna... not bad, good turn for them. See if they do have another Throng to grab. So far, a lot of my opponents haven't had extra Throngs. Great draw. Let's just do that. Get rid of the stupid Watcher. Tick-tock. No blocks. The funny thing with the Stensia Uprising is, unless your opponent has some huge creature that you need to kill with it, I'm guessing a lot of the time you don't even want to, sacrifice it. Alright, looks like the opponent's just gonna hold up some counter magic. That's fine since we have the Blood Fountain anyways. Okay. No, we'll just make their removal spell in hand dead then, or whatever they're doing. Maybe it's just scattered. Yeah, always scattered thoughts. Okay, milled 2 lands, found 2 somethings. Sure. All of these small creatures. And I'm getting 2 a turn, seems good to me. We actually have a good attack here with our Celebrant too, don't we? First strike. They can double block it if they want to, but I'll still get my choice of one of their creatures. Get a double ping here. Now another ping. And our position is ever growing. The best thing they did with 7 mana last turn was play a 3-2 and a 2-1, so I'm feeling pretty good about the spot we're in. Oh my gosh, actually, if we draw one of our other Markov Retributions, or rather a Markov Retribution, all of our 2-1s all of a sudden turn into... all of our 1-1s all of a sudden turn into 2-1s. We can just swing out indiscriminately. But it looks like they've had enough there with the Hero's Downfall off the top. Top 9 gamer, by the way. Thanks for tuning in. Five 5-1. Let's go. Can he convert another 7? Certainly hope so. Certainly hope so. Anyways, happy Thursday, everybody. So yeah, what the Arena Open was, I was mentioning that earlier at the start. It's just like any of the other Arena Opens, but this one will be draft, so I'm not actually quite sure how they're going to handle that, but it's a 2-day event, where on day 1 you have to qualify, but you can enter any number of times. Day 2, you can only play once, and you play until you get your 2nd loss or 7 wins, I think. I think that's the case. If you go 6 wins or 7 wins, you get $1,000 or $2,000 respectively. Oh, we are playing. I think we played this person earlier. This person was our 1 loss today, I think, right? I don't remember what they were on, but I remember I kept that mono swamp hand and didn't get there. This hand is absurd. We're gonna curve right out all over on them. This hand is insane. Turn 1 Epicure, turn 2 Visionary, hopefully turn 4 Arstencia. Might just take over. Ah, mirror match. Touché. Alright, I'll trade. Getting that 1-1 out of the way of our 3-1. They were red-white, okay. Are they gonna sack the blood immediately? Try to look for like a bolt here? That'd be nice. Oh, they have another Epicure. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and look for a land. Beautiful. Celebrant. Pass. And now it's my turn to be the one that's curving out. Sure. I don't know if they should be attacking. They could have potentially double blocked my 4-3, but... Reroll attack. And let's get Uprising, baby. I'm gonna double block here. I don't care if they use a trick to deal with any of these. These are all free rolls anyways, and if the Celebrant dies, we still get blood, so I'm happy with this. Sure, we can just abrade that. Now I wish I had kept it. Let's go ahead and pitch a swamp. now I don't have any vampires for this Markov Retribution, but we want to just keep every single creature now, because this still pumps them. Okay, that's fine. Perfect, another vampire. So let's go to combat. Remember, this Berserker does not block. Go Socialite this turn, make a couple permanents. And we're at 11 for the Uprising. Sure, that's fine. Back for 2, but they don't have lifelink. Another Epic here. 10, 11, 12. So this would be sufficient permanence. I'm guessing they just have an Abrade in their hand or something. And they're going to respond to this. No, they don't? So I guess I don't sack then. Oh, they had a Rending Flame. They were trying to get me. Okay, I see. Wait, aren't they just dead? They're at 7. I have 9, 10, 11. Oh, I would be at 12. Okay. Almost could kill them with the Uprising there. Sure, gain 3 life. That's fine. 1 card left in their hand. Just a Traveling Minister, so that should be GG's. Go Epicure. King them for 1. Retribution. But at 2... Oh, this doesn't actually win, does it? I'm one away, because if I played a land and sacked it, that's net neutral. Funny. Doesn't matter. I mean, I don't see how they can win from here, so. Good stuff, good stuff. Let's go, baby. I want to kill him with the Uprising trigger. But it's probably just better to kill him with double spell, so they can't even respond with anything. Just die to the trigger. Good enough. You're still looking at a top 9 gamer. All right. One more match, hopefully, but we're sitting at 6-1. Only 1 loss so far, and the loss was just, remember, to the Screw. We drew 5 of 7 swamps. So every game afterward, I mean, even that I'm still thinking about that Caretaker game. Insano Membrano. All right, final boss time. We are on the play. This actually looks like a mulligan. This requires a creature, which we don't have until turn 4. I can't cast that. This is a 5-mana removal spell. Alright. The old mulligan, my hero's downfall, huh? Yep. Sadly, I think that is going to be the play, as much as I don't like it. Kind of have to. We have a good curve out if we just draw a couple lands, though. 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop with a combat trick. Can't be complaining about that on a mulligan to 6. Just give me the swamp off the top so I don't have to sweat, though. Please? Pretty please? Opponent, would you like to play a game of Magic today? Alright, no complaints. Beggars can't be choosers. We found the 3rd land, even if it's not a Swampo. That does not block. Back for 2 first strike. 2 mana 2/1, 3 mana 3/2, 4 mana 2/4. The perfect limited curve. Rending Flame, you got me. Alright, so that dies. You deal me 2. I bet you they're gonna wish they had that Rending Flame back, though, when I play a 2/4. Because all of the easier to pick up removal in red-green doesn't kill a 2/4. A Braid and the Bolt are both common and deal 2 or 3 respectively. Wow, they're playing the 2/6! And we're actually getting wrecked by it? Alright, I just have to pass. And now they have a 6/6, and we're gonna lose if they have a Wolf Strike. So let's hope they don't have a Wolf Strike, okay? Can we fade Wolf Strike one time? It's pretty bad too. I guess I double block and hope they don't do anything. Hope they go for a burn spell on the Celebrant. Okay, they didn't. They didn't go for anything, so I'm gonna go for my Sure Strike. And now if they respond and have the Wolf Punch, we just lose. Well played by them. Good beats. We weren't gonna be able to beat that anyways. Okay, well, a 3/3 Pummeler is actually not the worst. You know what? If I can beat Avabruck Caretaker, I can beat a stinky weary prisoner, right? Although it doesn't feel like I can. Yeah, I can't win this game. Play out a 4/3 to block their. Actually, this is a good combo here. The Pummeler turns into a 7/6 because of the +1/+1 counters. Kind of funny. Is there a way I might be able to burn them out yet? Oh, nice. Okay. Wow. So I can either kill the puppy, which I think I need to do, or I can kill the weary prison. Okay, hey, I mean, the board is clear now. Except for the fact that they potentially have a 6/6, but... well, I guess we're still dead. Keep the swamp in hand, pour some blood. Please don't kill this. Yep, no blocks. I'm gonna have to really get some extra card advantage here. That's a good draw. Alright, let's spin it. Hit like a 1-drop or a 2-drop. 1-drop, I guess, would have to be. They have like a bolt in their hand. Oh, sure, whatever. Kill the 4/3, get a blood token. Say go. Take 7, probably still lose. Cash in the swamp. 2-drop. See, this is... If we had drawn another spell, we'd be able to flip their Weary Traveler or whatever it's called. But now it looks like we're probably just dead. Good beats. Yep. I don't think we could have beaten that first Wolf Strike anyways. Remember, the Sure Strike wouldn't have blown it out in any way, so... just had to have them not have it. Seems unlikely. Alright, 6-2. Final boss, here we go again. This is one way or another. Our final match. Come on. Really need another win here. That trophy is lingering. Ugh. Let's go. Win the die roll. Be on the play. Curve out. Don't punt. Let's have that same curve out we had earlier versus the red-white deck, where we go like turn 1 Epic here, turn 2 Celebrant, turn 3... Did I play a 3-2 on turn 3 and then like the Stency on turn 4? Well, while we're waiting in anticipation, don't forget to like and subscribe, because god damn it. Yeah, exactly. But for real though, thanks for joining, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching these daily videos. Hope you're enjoying. It's been fun. Okay, the final match, here we go. Can I win the die roll? Can I follow rules 1 through 3? Yes, we won the die roll. Yes, we have a curve out. Yes, Kenji, yes. Turn 2 Flame. Turn 3 Guest. Turn 4 Raconteur. Can beat that. Bolt's even a pretty good draw versus the Minister, but we'd rather just curve out with creatures first. Vampire Slayer, gain a life, sure. That's actually really annoying, isn't it? Because I am, in fact, a vampire. Alright, Mountain off the top for the good beats. Resistance Squad's quite nice too. They can attack for 3 here if they want to, I don't mind. Mountain! Mountain! Swamp? Why would you do that? Sadly, I think I just go Raconteur here and pass. I don't want to trade off my Guest when I have a Markov Retribution in my hand, you know? Oh my god, that card is disgusting. Well... that's gonna be a hard one to beat. Sure. And now I don't even have a vampire for my Retribution. Holy smokes, dude. So gross. I wonder if I just pass here and turn it into day. Or sorry, night. Not looking good for me. They hit 2 lands, very nice. Alright, I think I'm gonna bolt that in response, ping them for 3. I don't think they gain the life this way because the ability fizzles. Alright, they did play 2 spells. I need to draw like my 4/4 Menace here. Braid's good. Yeah, I guess I just pass again. Keep lets a Braid their Visionary, deal them 3. Prevent them from using the ability. Now all of their creatures are going to get +1/+1 at the end of the turn. They're going to play 2 spells again? Come on, stop flipping it. Wedding announcement is so busted. Damn it. Alright, I need to draw a vampire. Vampire kill the Griff Rider, and maybe there's a way we can pull this out, but it ain't looking good. Right. Fetcher's not awful, and the pings are still relevant here. The 2/4 can block any of these 2/2s. And the 2/3 can trade with the Vampire Slayer, thankfully. What they're probably going to do is put Traveling Minister on the Slayer. Would be my guess. Yeah, that Traveling Minister maybe should have died to the Bolt. I don't know. The 4/2 that I killed was kind of relevant too. Oh, but you know what? If I kill the Minister, then they don't have the 3/2 or the 4/2. Oh, maybe I messed up. It's hard to beat Wedding Announcement, but I might have punted it away. Yep, as expected. That's going to turn their Griff Rider to a 4/3. Okay, so let's rummage a land away. Play out Visionary. Say go. We're on a 2-turn clock. Damn. Yep, Wedding Announcement. Oh. Not killing the Minister is going to cost me the game. I like the attack. Puts me to 3 on the board if they don't have anything else. And they do. And also exile so I don't get it back with the mountain. Good game. Good beats. GG. Oh man, 6 and 3 is not what I wanted. I really wanted that trophy. But, I mean, you can't complain about 6. I will, but you can't. Anyways, GG's there. That was a fun one. We are still a top 16 gamer after all. We did beat the stupid Averbuck Caretakers, though, so that was the most enjoyable part of that, but we really wanted that last win. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you're enjoying this YouTube content. Kenji signing out. We'll see you back tomorrow. Peace out.